Lately, you hear a lot about a housing market correction or even a housing crash. Some people have even stated that they want to sell their house today and rent until the market corrects. Hi, I'm Eric Christians with the Christians Home Crew, and I'm going to show you why there's no housing market crash headed our way. I've got a two-part series for you, and in the second part, I'll even show you why prices are going to continue to rise and why this housing inventory shortage is far from over. The biggest concern I hear lately is over interest rates. Did you know that home prices actually increase when interest rates go up? As you can see in this chart, historically, increasing interest rates do not cause a decrease in buyer demand. In fact, it's quite the opposite. As you can see, from 1977 to 1980, interest rates nearly doubled and home prices still continued to rise by over 52%. Historically, interest rates are still very low. If you didn't experience the interest rates of the late 80s, I'm sure you've heard about your parents or maybe an aunt or uncle who had over an 18% interest rate on their first home. The second concern I often hear is that we are either in or headed for a recession, and that will cause housing prices to decrease. Again, quite the opposite is true. Now, many of you may be thinking of the most recent and most severe recession of our lives when housing prices did decrease significantly. But remember, the 2008 recession was caused by the housing crash, not the other way around. The 2008 housing crash was largely caused by bad home loans. People with poor or no credit and unverified income were getting home loans. I've heard people stating that they are doing it all again, implying that banks are giving out bad loans again. But look at this graph that shows the volume of loans being issued to people with credit scores under 620. As you can see, the amount of bad loans is a small percentage of what it was in 2008. And this graph that shows the quantity of loans being issued by credit score. As you can see in the purple color, people with credit scores over 760 are by far the majority of borrowers. That tiny blue dot on the bottom is people with credit scores under 620. Even loans issued to people with credit scores under 720 in the light gray is a small percentage of the overall loans issued. Hopefully, that information dispels some of the fears and myths surrounding the housing market today. If you're going to be selling your house and renting until the market corrects, I hope you like living in an apartment because it's going to be a while. Be sure to join me for the second part of this video where I'm going to show you why housing inventories are going to remain low and prices will not only remain stable, but will actually continue to rise. The best time to buy a house was 20 years ago, but the second best time to buy a house is today.